All right. Hello, everybody. Yo! Hi, everybody. How's it going? Honestly, I guess we should just go ahead and start with the intro. So, hey, guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
Mark.
Watching and listening to episode 496 of DangIT Prodcast. Welcome back, everybody. Gabe, it's been a long time. How you been?
Yeah. It's been a very long time. I've been better. I've had days where I wasn't hit by a car.
Yes. So reportedly, we're catching Gabe in the midst of just a whole bunch of stuff happening to him. It may or may not be connected to what's been going on this past week. But Gabe's out there. He's walking.
It's partially connected.
It's partially.
So for the can I talk about what happened this week? The news that we got?
For sure.
Excellent. So, as a good number of people should know, if they've been on the internet at any point since the 8th, Akira Toriyama has died.
Mm-hmm.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah, a good number of us, we have our own feelings about Akira Toriyama. From we know the guy through fucking whatever he's done, to we love the guy through whatever he's done. Mark is the latter. I'm more of the former. Justin, he falls somewhere in between. Helmst ever. I have been out drinking with friends. Not for Akira Toriyama per se. However,
he probably did a toast.
Yeah. So we had to go on away for a friend that is leaving Japan to go back to America, and we're possibly never going to see them again because that's the way the military works.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so while we were out drinking, we got somewhat separated. I ended up with like 2 of the 12 people that I left with. And in the middle of that, the bar played a 10-minute fucking on loop Hey Chala rendition over the original Dragon Ball intro as kind of a thing for Akira Toriyama.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the club was getting tipsy. Or eat her. And yeah. So I was there for about 4 hours drinking alcohol, as one does at a bar.
Aye.
And then I left there, started walking around for a bit. And then I saw that this whole call was going on for the DangIT podcast or Tanuki Media podcast, whichever this is. I've been gone for a very long time.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a podcast going on with my friends. All right. I've been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Way off me. Anyway. Prior to the actual podcast starting, I'm trying to walk 3 miles home. And yeah, I'm crossing a road. A dude stopped at a fucking crosswalk. And part way through me walking this crosswalk, he decides, yeah, I'm good to go. And he fucking puts his foot on the gas pedal and hits me with his vehicle.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. I think you described it as like a fairly large shove.
Yeah. So I say he hit me because I was struck by a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's misleading for me to say I was hit by a vehicle because I wasn't fucking tossed 9 feet in the air, fucking Meet Joe Black style. However, I was shoved with a motor vehicle because I was already at the end of his car when he decided to hit pedal to the metal and shove me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if this will work.
If I was towards the center of his car, by the time I was leaving the front of his vehicle, I would have been maybe under or over it. Probably under it, because it was not going fast enough to throw me in the air. Now, I'm upset, 1, because I got hit by a car. Yeah. I'm upset, 2, because I knew today I'm going to be drinking with friends, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on alcohol. I want to get drunk very fast. So, What did I eat today? I had 2 slices of bread. Somewhere at the first bar, I don't know why, but people were having a fucking birthday party. And I was like, cool, can I have one of those ribs? They're like, bro, they're there. Get it. I was like, bet. I grabbed a rib, ate that. So, in the past 24 hours, I've had 2 slices of bread and a rib. And at the same time, I drank a lot of fucking alcohol. And I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not like drunk because I've been on a rant for a while. That is the thing that a drunk man does. However, I am not drunk enough to feel that I am drunk.
Oh.
And honestly, that is the whole point. So I'm upset that I spent about $300 on alcohol to not be drunk enough to be like, yes, I am drunk. I had a good time being inebriated. This was supposed to be like a $50 excursion.
Okay.
So that's my day. How's everybody else doing?
I'm going through it. I'm doing I'm doing well. The only issue I had today was that I still had the cold sweats getting off the shower because I was like running on the treadmill. That's the only thing.
I feel that.
I'm just like, this is so gross. But let's put the headphones on anyway. I'm like, okay. So as long as I don't remove them, I won't feel it anymore. But other than that,
No, I get that. That's
yeah. But I don't know. I've been looking at the back catalog of games, and I've been eyeballing anything that was done by Akira Toriyama. So that's been kind of in my thoughts recently.
Dragon Quest, fucking Monster Hunter, whatever. Not Monster Hunter, fucking.
But yeah, you're kind of right. Like with Dragon Quest,
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger's one. Yeah.
Chrono Trigger. That's it. Chrono Trigger, Monster Quest, and then
Dragon Quest. Yeah.
Yep.
And then of course Dragon Ball. Of course. There's probably another one aside from the upcoming Sandland game. But I forget.
There's a Sandman game.
Sandland.
Is Spider-Man in it?
not quite.
Does he wear his green sweater?
Sandland.
Does he wear his striped sweater a la SpongeBob?
Could you imagine if Spider-Man just had a villain that just looked like a character made out created by Akira Toriyama?
We said land, not man.
Ah, so Dune. Gotcha.
How you doing? I'm not doing so good.
Welcome to Japan. There's fucking 12 pieces of sushi just hanging out on the floor.
Is that tempting for you? Oh,
no. I am not that drunk.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Oh, no.
I am coherent and can walk straight.
Barely.
Did any of that...
The only reason I couldn't walk straight is I was hit by a vehicle. I got fucking hip checked all of fucking Grand Theft Auto 4.
Well, dude, I can only hope that like some of that alcohol like kind of numbed you a little bit.
Oh, I did.
Honestly, I wasn't even hit hard enough for it to hurt. It was just upsetting.
It just made him upset. I just got hit.
It's not physical damage.
No, it's purely emotional. I am more hurt by me trying to talk loud with a fucking voice that is gone. And that's why I keep talking and why I sound like I fucking rub my fucking, what is it called?
Vocal cords?
Larynx with sandpaper.
Oh, okay. That's the image for the day. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want a worse image?
Oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Not particularly.
Okay. I can give a worse image if you want.
No, it's fine. No.
Okay.
No. I'm
Suit
good.
yourself.
Consuela's good.
Consuela's good. I wish Consuela was good at the second bar I went to.
I know. I had been increasing my intake of alcohol in February because of my little vacation. So like my tolerance is very low. So like one full drink could like put me in a bright red condition, and I feel just a
The
little
Asian
like
flush. I wish I had
the
that.
Asian flush. Yeah.
I wish I had that. I wish I had more Cherokee in me, so that I'd be like, cool, fire water, and be gone.
Bruh.
No, instead I'm a goddamn Mexican and tequila runs through my blood. And so I could drink and drink and drink and drink. And I'm like, well, then I'm still sober enough to be fucking mad that I'm not drunk.
I mean, how often are you drinking these days?
Not often.
Yeah, well, Damn.
This is the most I drank in maybe 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Onami Sports Club. Not sponsored. I just see it right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
He said, I'm just saying what I see.
Yeah, currently Gabe is out and
Honestly.
about. He's out and about walking.
I'm making a 3-hour walk back home.
You know, something's got to walk it off. Everything you've drank and potentially have eaten. All the 2 bread and 1 rib. That's not going to burn itself.
Bro, that 2 bread and 1 rib was gone hours ago. I ate that rib at fucking military time, 2100.
Oh, okay.
That shit was 9 hours ago. Actually, 9 hours ago.
Oh, God.
I had to check the time. It's 6:44 right now.
Think about maybe taking a quick pit stop just to fuel up before you walk all the way home.
Nope. I'm fat. I need to lose the fat.
Fair
That's
enough.
why I've been eating 2 slices of bread a day.
Gotcha.
This diet sucks because I eat more than 2 slices of bread a day.
It's a fasting period right now.
Something like it. I time my bread out so that I'm not starving throughout the day.
Fair enough. Mark, obviously today's been I would say not just because of Akira Toriyama, but also I can also chime in. There's a bit of news just for the past week that's been kind of heavy for people. We talked about it earlier in the week. It was on Wednesday, but what was it? Warner Brothers Discovery have decided to shut down Rooster Teeth. So
Right.
yeah,
Damn.
that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it kind of hits hard for some of us because we've been watching on some of their content, whether it be the Let's Play or Red versus Blue. I definitely
Let's play.
right, and they were coming around with a new series for their Let's Plays, and they were rebranding everything. But this was kind of unexpected, and I think they were informed somewhat in advance, and they got a grace period for them just as far as them working and also just finding a place to get employed elsewhere. But it just sucks for them over there. And not only that, but a whole lot of the community, whether they're old timers or new ones, they kind of have to sit with something that does not exist anymore.
And that's why I hate corporations.
Apparently they weren't making
Corporations
enough.
are capitalism, the bad ending.
It's called corporatism.
Yeah.
It's tough. I get that Rooster Teeth wants to expand.
All it is corruption and greed, which is the downfall of capitalism, communism, socialism, fascism.
Basically,
Doesn't matter
all
what
systems in
fucking
general.
Yeah, whatever ism it is fucking greed and corruption is the downfall of it. Because
I
any
get it.
ism could work in theory. That's why it exists in the first place. So people are like, this is a good idea.
Yeah, they tried it.
Yeah. And then fucking greed and corruption take hold, and it's like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Or other people
It's
say,
not the
hey, that's not a good
idea's
idea.
Yeah. It's not the idea's fault. It's people fucking doing bad with it. That is that fault.
So unfortunately, it was one of those things where a lot of people have been reflecting on, what had happened. Some people were saying that Rooster Teeth and their respective projects and series have just really fallen up with the general audience that they're trying to aim for. Some decisions here and there, but ultimately it's the fact that, Warner Brothers decided to pull the plug because they weren't making enough for them. So they pulled the plug on them. They're
Profit
trying
over
to
passion.
Yeah, right. That's actually a really good point. So a lot of people on the internet, at least I've heard one, I should really be honest, saying that, there's a lot of other like small groups like that are still functioning out there. And the difference is that they're independent still. So,
yep.
It kind of ties in with Adult Swim as well, because they make games as well. But I forget who was the one who's going to...
Yeah, Adult Swim is... I'm pretty sure it's Warner Brothers again.
Was it really Warner Brothers? Oh my god! But
it is.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers is getting to wipe the games off of Steam.
Yeah, so a lot of the Adult Swim games are potentially getting delisted, lest they are the publications being transferred over to like the appropriate parties, in which case they can leave it back up. But for Warner Brothers or whatever, EA, whoever, they'll otherwise just take it down without a second thought. So it kind of sucks out there this past week, and that's not even talking about Akira Toriyama. Which we could
goddamn Rooster Teeth died, Adult Swim died, Akira Toriyama died.
Akira Toriyama.
Ooh, why did that remind me?
I have alcohol in me. Akira Toriyama has been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for.
He is unalive. Sorry.
He's unalive.
Sorry.
Yes.
What is the fucking TikTok term for it now? Fucking unalived.
I think unalive has been past that. But yes,
I don't know what the TikTok term is now.
Unalived is one of them.
Unalive, I suppose.
Yeah,
is one of them.
I'm not trying to get y'all fucking demonetized for saying dead.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. But no, I think it's
because in the world of...
You could also say, we could also just say like he passed away. He technically had passed away on Friday, so like the 1st of March. But we only got the news,
because Phil had shared it. I hadn't even heard about it because I hadn't seen the post, and you'd expect me to be the first, but for some reason didn't see it, and Phil sent it in, and I can only describe it as I felt my heart sink in my chest, and then it just hurt.
I just had the shock value.
Akira Toriyama, the second celebrity that I felt bad about dying.
Who was the first?
Fucking goddamn. Sorry, I have to unfucking drunk my mind real quick.
Oh, okay.
Fucking.
All right.
The genie. I can't remember his name.
Robin Williams. I get you on that one. He was
the other celebrity where I was genuinely sad that they died. Granted, honorable mention, Steve Irwin. However, the man went down the way he would want to go down.
True, he did.
He died being a fucking good guy to animals.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with Toriyama, my heart was in genuine pain. I had water in my eyes. It's just because the man, he genuinely is like I don't think people realize sometimes just he shaped millions of lives. Like, man shaped my childhood, millions of others that I consumed his work well into. Even now, it's like his work has been a part of the majority of my life, and I've always enjoyed it.
I mean, you could see it by like Mark's profile pic, actually.
It's true. Dragon Ball inspired.
Sorry, I thought about that moment last week when Katrin pointed it out.
Oh, that hurt.
That hurt big time.
So, I brought it up in our chat. Fucking, I never speak in our goddamn podcast, so I've been gone for like 19 years. Anyway,
something like that.
Yeah. I brought it up in our chat. And it was something from a social media influencer whose name I don't know because I'd never care.
Mm-hmm.
But he had brought up the fact that Akira Toriyama, like, he is responsible for what entertainment is today.
This is true.
Like, not just like, oh, Akira Toriyama fucking, he changed manga, he changed anime. No, manga, anime, genres were created off of fucking Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, fucking video game genres were created off of what's it called? Chrono Trigger.
Aye.
We have JRPGs now because of it.
Mm-hmm.
We have what the fuck's the other one? Fucking Monster Quest, Dragon Quest.
Dragon
Quest. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have Dragon Quest, which is responsible for games like Pokemon and Digimon.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
those three works of art that he created genres of media that go beyond just manga and anime. We have video games now. We have music because of it, based off of that.
Toriyama is one man, but he is an example of one man whose work has transcended, I'm assuming, what even he considered to be the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I think it went way further than that. I think that he'd argue. I feel like he changed the world.
Truly, like 100%.
He himself would argue that he would downplay any fucking impact that he had on media, entertainment, manga, fucking mangakas, anybody. He would downplay it. I know
He was a very humble man all the time.
Honestly, that's just Japanese culture or fucking Eastern Asia culture in general,
Which is
where
good.
it's not the self, it's the community. But
I think it's good to be humble.
everybody else would say, fucking, without him, they would not be who they are today. Goddamn, Oda, fucking the that created that one bitch.
Gabe, don't
Naruto.
use the.
Sorry.
Jesus.
We'll place that in post.
Well, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kishimoto.
The motherfucker that made Naruto. The motherfucker that did My Hero.
Oh, yep.
Soul Eater.
Yep.
All that jazz.
Yep.
Everybody thanks him for being who they are today as mangakas and creators.
Like the person who made Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, like you said, Soul Eater. All these people who have gone on to make all of these different astronomically popular modern series, they all have one common inspiration amongst all of them, and it is Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
Like the man, it's like Oda said. It's like what
Your
Oda
favorite mangaka's favorite mangaka is fucking Akira Toriyama.
Dude, it's like what Oda said. He said back in the day, reading manga made people think you were dumb, or like just. But when Toriyama came on the scene, he made it so adults and children could enjoy manga, and it's okay. It's like he really changed the perception. He really changed just overall what people thought about people reading comics.
Yeah. He made comics cool in Japan.
He did. And honestly, Dragon Ball is what got anime popular in the West.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. I
swear to God, if Mexico does not have a national holiday off of this, I'll be surprised.
I wanted to put in my 2 cents here. The fact is that the original creator of manga, also the creator of Astro Boy, actually, Tezuka,
excellent person.
He referenced Toriyama as the one to inherit the throne. Yep. He's
basically said because here's the thing. I do know Toriyama did say one of his biggest inspirations was Astro Boy.
He was the OG, and the fact that the OG said that he's kind of the king.
I know, when the man who invented manga says, the man who really got manga going, looks at Akira Toriyama and says, "You're the GOAT."
You. That has to be
the man invented it and said, "You did it better."
Mm-hmm.
That's a compliment that he should.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's the highest level of praise.
Yeah, there is no higher level of praise than the person who started it
all. The creator himself.
You surpassed me in every way possible.
Mm. And he was right. So much that he transcended everything.
Virtually everybody in the world could say, "Yeah, Goku beats that," and everybody knows who the fuck Goku is.
Everyone knows Goku.
True. I would say probably 90%, 90 to 99% of people know who Son Goku is.
He's in the Maces Parade.
I would say the only thing that is more recognizable than Goku is Coca-Cola.
This is true.
I would say the top 3 most recognizable things: Coke, Pikachu, Goku.
Do you think Mickey Mouse is somewhere?
Ooh, you put Pikachu above Goku?
I didn't put Pikachu above Goku. I'm just saying these are 3 things in no order that I think is like recognizable.
Okay.
That people that aren't even in the scene, like aren't even fans of the genre per se, they'll still know who that is.
Yeah.
And granted, somebody said Mickey. You said Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is another one of them where it's like, oh, yeah, everyone knows Mickey Mouse. It's like, think about it. Goku was the first ever, like, besides Pikachu, like the first anime character to ever have a float in the American Macy's Day Parade.
Mm-hmm.
In American tradition, and Goku is there.
Shut up.
That was very very direct.
Okay, quick side note. What happened?
What?
Quick side note. What just happened?
Oh, 2 guys on mopeds just rolled by.
Oh,
And
okay.
you just drunkenly said, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Because motherfuckers have mopeds out here in an attempt to make them sound like Harley Davidsons.
Yeah, like this
nay,
guy,
no way is that.
We have those guys here in America. They're the guys who soup up their cars and people.
Oh, but that's 100%.
Yeah, now imagine that with a moped. A goddamn electric scooter.
They wanted to be cool.
They want to rev it up for the homie one last time.
Like, honestly,
yeah.
Honda Civics are the American equivalent of mopeds out here.
Oh my god.
But like, it's like I said. It's like I said when I was still like when I first heard about it. Like when it was like a genuine like out of my heart thing when I said it. It was like he'll always be my favorite mangaka, and he'll always be responsible for getting me into anime at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, on the record here, I'm just gonna say it again. I'm gonna say thank you, Toriyama Sensei, for everything.
He hit the sensei. That's wild.
Mm. He's
Because that's how you were supposed to refer to them. Like, you know, at least in the Japanese culture, they usually always call the author sensei.
He's done a lot.
I mean, depending on your relationship with them.
Not even sure.
I know. What would you rather we say? Sama?
Well, Oda and the other one, the Naruto guy.
Oh, Kishimoto. Yeah.
Yeah, Kishimoto
Yeah.
called Kishimoto explicitly in his statement called him teacher many times.
No, yeah. But when they refer to each other and a lot of other mangaka, they call each other san.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they see each other as equals. They're like, yeah, we all do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they view Toriyama as a teacher.
Yeah, Toriyama was
him as like a
the
superior.
fucking guy.
Yeah, they viewed him as their superior.
He's him.
Yeah.
He's Himalayan.
His name is Himothy.
His name is
Timothy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing. Like, I still think that yes, I would call him since because yeah, he taught us what anime was. He taught us about a lot of stuff.
And he wasn't even done. That was crazy.
That's true. He had even more to go, man. That's what hurts.
No, the wild part is he was done and he said, No. I'm making a comeback. They're fucking it up.
One of the things that did that was the live action adaptation, and funny enough that we mentioned that.
Oh my god.
The actor who played Goku in that movie? He
I did not. What?
The actor that played Goku in, and I always say, never mentioned it, Dragon Ball Evolution. The actor who played Goku in that movie has put out a statement regarding Toriyama's death.
Damn.
And he said, rest in peace, brother. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry, we screwed up that adaptation so bad.
Sheesh. I mean, yeah, I guess that guy's in kind of a tough situation, but I'm glad he made the statement regardless.
Yeah, it's because, I mean, I think I respect him for doing that, because I know, like, Evolution's not good. It's not good. It's not a good adaptation.
It's its own movie at this point. It's its own series. It's someone's going, like, taking their OC, like, on the off rails.
Evolution is
that's wild.
Evolution is not good at all.
On a fully unrelated note, I'm much further than I thought I was.
Much further?
I saw a sign just now. That bitch said 12 kilometers.
He has drunk speed.
Okay.
And 12 kilometers from home.
So
that shit's a minute.
Oh.
I know that, Justin, you didn't necessarily grow up with Dragon Ball.
I mean,
much
well,
as I did.
You know what? I have to really think back, because a lot of it's, like, I wouldn't say repressed as a funny, but more like repressed as in I just simply don't remember. It was just part of my upbringing. I started watching Dragon Ball Z because, Dragon Ball was, like, back in the 80s, and, in the 90s it was like, Dragon Ball Z was there.
They didn't show it on American TV as often for us.
Yeah. So I grew up with that. I vaguely remember, the very beginnings of it, but I do know about, of course, like, stuff going on with, like, Frieza, and then, of course, Cell. So I did, like, I didn't closely follow it, but I would remember, like, watching episodes a piece here and there. So I did follow along with it, but I just never had any strong feelings towards it. Because I was a dumb kid. I was just dumb.
He said,
"Damn children."
So it was I don't even know how to say it, because it wasn't exactly like the information like would pass me.
I see like 9 chitlins riding their bikes with cardboard boxes.
Cardboard boxes
going down an alleyway.
Konnichiwa.
They're off to do hoodlum shit. I just know it.
Also, Anaya with the resub. Thank you. Also, I should mute the alerts. Also, got to mute that one bit during stream, but I already made note of it, so we're good.
But it was, but I know that, like, it's certainly a shock. It was a big shock, and it hurt not just me, but millions of people all over the world.
So many people.
Yeah, I remember being a little chitlin myself, and me and my cousin, we would watch Dragon Ball Z on VHS, 3 episodes at a time.
Oh wow!
Right. I remember the first time I ever saw Dragon Ball. It was on Cartoon. I think it was on Cartoon Network when I was probably like 5.
That'd probably be like Toonami, right?
I think so.
Something like it, yeah.
I think so. From what I remember from the earliest, it was when Goku was a kid. It was Dragon Ball.
Yeah, if you were to watch Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network, it was definitely Toonami.
Yeah.
I think
Dragon Ball was part of the rotation.
Because I don't believe that Dragon Ball was ever on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was on Toonami specifically, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how I watched Naruto.
Speaking of Toonami,
so I think they ran parallel
too. Remember to see fucking what's it called? Like the end credits of Inuyasha.
I didn't tune in to Inuyasha. It was there for sure, but
no, I'd wake up sometimes super early in the morning and see Inuyasha.
Yeah, I remember waking up at night to Inuyasha's end credits.
Hence the meme. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wake up to the end credits of Inuyasha, followed by the opening of Big O.
Yep. Dude, that's actually facts though. Waking up to you wake up to 2 things growing up: credits of Inuyasha or George Lopez's opening.
That's if you went to sleep watching Nick. If you fell asleep watching Nick, you woke up to George Lopez. If you fell asleep watching fucking Cartoon Network, you woke up to Inuyasha.
1,000%. 1,000%.
However, if you decide to stay up and watch fucking Cartoon Network, you are hit with home movies, fucking the Squidbillies, and then some other bullshit show.
Just the most acid trip shit.
Oh, it was like fucking something mouse. Like 9-ounce mouse or some shit.
9 ounce.
9 ounce.
And then you'd get hit with Inuyasha, followed by Big O, followed by another anime that I don't remember the name of.
Gary, say it could be and then it could have been
Oh,
Bleach. It could have been
Eureka 7.
Oh yeah.
You were hit with Eureka 7.
Oh.
Yep, or Detective Conan.
Oh God.
Dude, I still remember the first episode of Detective Conan I ever saw. Homeboy solved the case of a suicide by knife in a block of ice.
Dude, I think what I saw, because I remember I saw the first episode, I think, when I woke up one time. Dude, when he's like, he sees what they do and they chase after him, they knock his ass out, and they force feed him like the fucking medicine that turns him into a kid because they think it's a poison.
Yeah.
No, so a bit of a fucking like, whoa, TMI moment.
All right. Prepare yourselves.
Eureka 7 was the first anime that I saw where I looked up the not so kosher anime version of it.
Oh.
So you.
Oh no.
Is he like this?
Yep.
That's for the first time you ever looked up Rule 34 of an anime, aka the Dojin version.
Yeah, before Rule 34 was a goddamn thing.
Yeah. See, it was too early for that. But people knew people knew what to do.
Honestly. But yeah,
Different time.
it went goddamn Eureka 7. And then I didn't do Inuyasha for some reason. However, looking back, that would have been a good show.
No,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Homegirl with the boomerang? That would have been good. Anyway, no. Fucking what I went through from that. I don't know. I never had a crush on Kagome growing up.
I always remember seeing Inuyasha and his big fluffy ears.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he deserves all the pets. He deserves all the pets. But no, from there, it went straight into, cool, show me fucking goddamn Sakura. Show me Inu. Show me Tenten.
He said, show me the tits.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, yo, he said
and recently, within like the past, I would say like maybe 9 months, I saw one of the first pictures that I saw as a child.
Core memory.
Not the core memory.
Oh, shit, I remember that.
Not the core memory.
Yeah, I was like, I remember fucking modding that into a fucking game to be a billboard.
Ooh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that bitch was like 9 pixels on the game, but I was like, I know what it is.
Hey.
In my mind's eye, that shit was fucking 4K, fucking pure HD.
Back when 4K did not quite exist, we knew.
Back when it didn't exist at all. Back when fucking HD was like, holy shit, this is new technology.
Yeah.
720p?
I was going to say, yeah, it's 720p.
I was going to say, it was probably but 120 to 360 was like the standard back then.
360, yeah, it was.
Honestly.
We actually
Because I still remember the point in my life where I looked up old pictures that I knew existed. I looked them up on a new computer, and them bitches was the size of a goddamn postage stamp. I'm like, what do you mean? That shit took up my whole fucking desktop earlier.
Gabe, upon realizing, oh, these images are so low quality that they don't even take up a gig. They take up like a singular megabyte.
It was a different time.
That shit was a full screen image back on the old fucking CRT monitor.
Back on the brick
But
monitor.
now that I have a fucking but now that I have an HD fucking display, it's like, oh yeah, that shit is the size of your pinky nail.
Actually, this is the actual size. See, there's whale poop.
Yeah, then you blow it up and it's like, I can't see a thing.
Man.
Honestly, I feel the worst part about old porn is when you look at it nowadays, if you were to like blow it up to the size of your monitor, it's indecipherable. You can't see what it is.
It might as well be pixelated.
It is pixelated. As a matter of fact, pixelation would be better than what it is. That shit is 9 fucking blocks of color, and you're like, how did I see a boob in that?
What? How did I?
I mean, to be fair, you could probably find that same image.
And it's now up-res.
Oh, here's the thing. Yeah, dude, I saw the same image. That bitch was up-res.
And you're like, how did I even?
You were like, how was I able to see this so clearly?
Because it was a core memory.
Oh no, I looked at it. Yeah, I looked at it now, and I'm like, this is exactly how I remember it. Some absolute champion of the internet decided to make my fucking memory updated.
Someone decided to take your core memory and put it on the big screen.
Yeah, and they patched it.
Really?
They
said we're hitting it with update 37.2.
They said Gabe's core memory remix 2.0.
And Knuckles.
356/2.
Final mix.
Final mix.
Now with funky
final
mode.
mix with Knuckles HD edition, funky mode added.
Now playable on Guitar Hero guitar controller.
Did we mention you can
Switch compatible?
Did we mention that you can use? Did we mention that you could play it with Power Glove?
Backwards
Honestly,
compatible.
if you can play anything with a Power Glove, on that person deserves a fucking hero of the internet trophy.
Mm-hmm.
This goes out to all 4 people watching this podcast. If you mod something onto the goddamn Power Glove, I will find a way to mail you a goddamn trophy that says hero of the internet.
Mm. I wanted to kind of reference back to what you were saying about like those moments when you're like tuning into like Toonami late at night. These days, that is something that only exists for this time. Later down the line, that will, and this is not to downplay, but it will be irrelevant to a lot of people just hearing that story. But the thing is that Akira Toriyama is going to transcend that moment as well.
That's true. He will transcend and be famous for generations.
He was that influential, and that's insane.
That's what I say. I don't think it is wrong at all to say he changed the world.
And I think it was a product like of the time as well. Like just the work of Dragon Ball and just like all the other works. He had a very unique art style. And that's something that a lot of people can't replicate.
You're not getting away with a child smacking a bitch right in the pussy anymore. No more.
Yeah, you can't. And honestly, it's not even just that. It's just the fact that like his stuff was so unique for its time, and you're never gonna really see something different unless someone shakes up the landscape. Someone.
To be fair, I mean, if you were a boy who was raised in the mountains and never seen a woman and don't understand what that shit, but I could see that reaction being like, "Huh? Smack, smack. Wait, this is wrong."
Ayo, but
what's going on here?
Where are your balls?
Your balls, Bulma, they're gone.
He did say some shit along those lines.
Why would I want to see your dirty old fanny?
Why would I want to see your dirty old fanny?
He was so true.
Don't you call my fanny dirty?
He stood on that business.
No, the wildest part is the first interaction this man ever had with a woman, she put fucking a whole clip into his ass.
It's true. 100%.
She mag dumped a child.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. She mag dumped
after hitting him with her car.
Just because he got back up.
Yeah, that's true. He was something else.
No, see, with something else is I got hit with a car and I didn't get mag dumped on. I'm happy about that.
Where?
I'm in self-reflection mode right now, and this podcast would be way different if that guy's like, holy shit, he's still moving. Bang, 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 bang. Because I can guarantee I would not be moving after that.
After that, yeah, no.
He just gets up like Goku did. Ow.
That was mean of you.
What'd you do that for?
It's so crazy. This is kind of partially off topic, but just about Goku's character. Can't believe he really had a kid without kissing his wife.
To be fair, that is one of the questions I wanted to ask Toriyama, because I'm fairly certain that was just meant to be funny.
I think it was just meant to be funny, but it was very effective for it.
Like, I don't know if he was
honestly, there's no way he dicked her down that many times and never once kissed her.
Never once kissed. Saiyan instinct just kind of went in.
In Dragon Ball, I'm more than certain that she kissed him after the Tournament of fucking Power. Or not Tournament of Power. After the World Martial Arts Tournament. She kissed him on the cheek.
Yeah.
They did, and also, I don't know if it might be an anime only scene, but I can't remember. But you remember the when he's like going to go to the lookout, and he's after being sick, and he's like Master Roshi was like the doorknob fell, and Master Roshi saw like them sounded like them kissing.
Oh my god!
I guess it'd been a minute.
I distinctly remember that.
I distinctly remember Goku hitting a plate of food, saying, "I'm just hungry," and that's when you knew it was real.
My wife always remembers one scene that I've shown her. She always remembers, and she will always mention this scene. She'll be like, he ate 57 full course meals. Really? I lost track around 40. Can I have another bowl, please?
Dude, Sneakway was a different fucking.
He said, "Yeah, I think you've had enough." Yeah, you're probably. Yeah, you're right. I should probably save room for dessert.
Followed by everybody keeling over in disbelief.
And then Master Roshi goes to the counter. He's just like, the guy says, "It'll be 450,000 zenny, sir." He says, "Huh? But that's all my prize money."
Goku.
So even though Goku lost the tournament, he still won.
Yeah, man still found a way to spend that prize money.
So my biggest memory for Dragon Ball Z, I would probably say was Snake Way. Just that whole process of him trying to like make it through. He could fly for a little bit, but he would end up having to run.
Eternal loser.
And then he fell
into hell,
which opened up a whole bunch of other things. But yeah,
he fell, or is what Gabe just said, the home of eternal losers.
Yeah.
But he got back.
Yeah,
yeah, he did.
Because I grew up with the fucking Ocean Dub.
Yeah, the Ocean, Dub. The Ocean Dub.
Yeah.
I know the Ocean Dub. Oh boy.
I'll send him to another dimension.
Oh man.
People didn't die back in the 90s. No, they were just sent to another dimension.
Didn't Rolf's voice actor play him in the Ocean Dub?
Maybe, really? I don't know.
That's wild. I think that's why there's a lot of memes for that.
I believe that's because Rolf's voice actor...
Is he the son of a shepherd?
Son Goku, son of a shepherd? Yeah, because I believe in the Ocean Dub, it might have been, I think, was that he played him. He played Goku. But, there's just so, like, honestly, there's so many memorable moments in Dragon Ball. Like, Akira really just made such a memorable and fun adventure.
Mm-hmm.
No, the wildest part is fucking, who's his name? Nappa punching a clean cut in Yamcha's arm.
Oh.
Or Tien's arm.
That was Tien. You mean punching his arm's just gone?
Dude, it was a clean cut. That's wild.
Mm.
You have any idea how hard you have to strike somebody to fucking clean cut an arm?
Yep.
Yeah, they did everything.
Impossibly hard.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the thing. And in Z, he turned the action up to 11, and it made so many memorable moments and fights that are still recognizable in anime as some of the most iconic scenes, especially Super Saiyan. It's the most iconic scene ever. It's
inspired many other types of things, whether it be like beam clashes or just transformation, base form stuff. They made the whole Vegeta archetype based off of that too.
Now here's the thing. As memorable and as iconic as Super Saiyan was, you know what I feel is referenced way more? Yamcha in a crater.
That is used as
that's 100% too.
I do know that.
Bro, I see that shit in so many cartoons, anime. I've seen it in fucking manga,
in anime that use
movies.
an anime that used that scene recently was Bocchi the Rock.
100. I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to bring it up. Bocchi. It was so funny.
I was like, my friend sent that to me because he loves Bocchi. He sent that to me, and I was like, no, leave Yamcha alone.
I'm almost certain that Nagatoro had that fucking same thing in it.
Bro, I want to say it right now. I always say this. I remember the moment that Yamcha became the joke. I remember the exact episode, the moment exactly in the show that Yamcha became the joke.
Oh no, I don't even know the exact moment.
It was the moment when it's when Kami was using the guy called Hero, when he was like borrowing Hero's body and he had to fight Yamcha. It was as soon as Yamcha made that jump and hit his nuts on Hero's head.
Oh.
From that point
Dude,
onward.
So what you're saying is superhero, right? Like, what is his name? Like superhero Sonico in One Punch Man is also a reference to Yamcha. Where he lands nut first on a punch. That's horrible.
Oh yeah, speed of sound Sonic.
That's the motherfucker.
Super Sonico is another series.
Homie held up the fist. He was like, "Oh, Sama."
And he's just sitting there. Oh.
And they cut away for a little bit.
Bro, the fact that they zoomed in, slowed it down, and had an audible crunch.
Yeah,
it did have a crunch. It had a crunching sound.
When they had to actually animate that motion, that was wild.
Truly.
Dude, his ball shifting from the right side of his pants to the left side.
Oh.
Because they literally just met with a very strong physical object.
Yeah, it was an immovable object. There's no way something as soft and tender as that was moving that fist.
Mm-hmm. Man, dude. Man, dude.
There's
a lot of remarkable characters just made in Dragon Ball in general.
Not only that, I mean, like I think in almost every anime we know, we can think of almost every big shonen at least. We can at least find a single Dragon Ball reference.
I would say one reference could be we make the villain a good guy.
True. They did Vegeta being that.
Another reference could be goddamn Sasuke, Vegeta.
I think it was probably the first
and also
one
18. Yeah, Piccolo was the first one.
And the funny thing is, Toriyama, I saw this yesterday. I didn't realize this. Toriyama, he had said that when he was making King Piccolo, it was because, or the big thing for that was, he noticed he had a habit of making villains too likable, or like too having like this thing where it's like they could still have something like a little something likable about them.
Mm-hmm.
So with King Piccolo, that was his first time he was ever trying to make just a truly like despicable villain.
And then there was Piccolo Jr.
And we had Piccolo Jr. Everybody's favorite dad.
Yeah, another thing. But with King Piccolo, that was different.
Yeah.
Because if you remember King Piccolo, that man was a menace.
Yeah, he was. He was a kind of a menace with not too many reasons behind him. Yeah.
Well, he was the evil half of the original Namekian that was Kami.
I think he did good with Frieza though.
Oh, with Frieza, absolutely. And he said before, with the way that Frieza talks so like elegantly, but also so unhinged, he said that really just adds to like just how scary he is.
They made like a very likable villain.
Because like Frieza.
You'll never beat goddamn Team Foreign Star's rendition of Frieza though.
You mean
all
Frieza?
Because of the one quote? Yeah, all because of the one quote. Throughout my life, I have left a wake of death and destruction. And the only regret I have, that I'm dying.
That I'm dying.
That's fair.
Like the man acknowledged that he did pure fucking evil deeds, and he's like, "No, it's a shame that I can't do it more."
Maybe he's like, "Maybe this is my final chance." Maybe. Nah.
I mean, he was. And I think that just symbolizes both types of Friezas. They're the exact same in that regard. They will do it, and they'll do it again.
Yeah. They'll entirely... Bro. Frieza's hell was nothing but good things.
It was nothing but good things.
True.
He was stuck in a little cocoon as like little cute like things were just flying around, and the moment that Goku frees him, everything just turns dark.
I know, he's like, I'm free.
Ooh, what about when Piccolo fucking destroyed heaven so that he could go to hell?
Oh, in GT.
I don't remember that.
Was it GT? I thought it was in Z.
No, it was in GT. I know the one you're talking about. It's like where he had to go, because he had to go to, he was trying to go there so he could help everybody out. Because, like, that's where Goku was. That's where Goku was.
It was an absolute wasteland. It's like, maybe I went too far.
Oh, yeah, he said, like, because he said, like, I can't, because Yemo was like, I can't just send you there. And he said, oh, I'm King Piccolo. He's just blowing stuff up.
And now the guy's like, now I have to send you there.
Yeah, Yemo was like, well, now
I can't not send you.
I'm obligated at this point.
Yeah.
There was,
I would have to go myself if I didn't send you.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and like I look at because I was looking at the Kaizenshu yesterday, looking at these random quotes from Toriyama, and like one of them was as well, like he said, yes, at one point he was looking to make Gohan the main character. Like, now,
yeah, we seen that, yeah.
But he said as time went on, the more he thought about it, he was like, he thought that maybe Gohan just isn't cut out for it.
Mm.
He said like, just looking at Gohan, he was like, or just the way Gohan is, he was like, maybe he's not really cut out to be the MC.
Not quite
maybe,
him.
Maybe it's not his thing.
All right, gentlemen, I'm probably going to disconnect right now because I got to piss.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He's got to go let out some of that alcohol.
Yeah, he has to empty that out a little bit. All right, well, thank you for letting me know. I'll adjust anything if you come back in or like you're hopping out right now. So whatever you need to do, Gabe.
I think he might already be gone.
Yeah, I think he. Well, hold on. Oh no, he muted himself. That's why.
Oh, so he'll probably be back.
I'll probably be back. But yeah, no. Now I think about it, and this is only talking about Dragon Ball. We're not even talking about any other works he's done, like Chrono Trigger. Just by like those regards, like I don't know the full story, but that's an RPG. You have to like stick with those characters. When I think about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, I don't really think too much about like the big character like dynamic, or at least the depth of the characters. They kind of fill like certain archetypes here and there. But over the years recently with Super and like the other movies, they've been kind of elaborating more on the characters a little bit more. And I've been
Toriyama's been doing a ton of world building.
Yeah, and I've been one to like really appreciate that, especially now that I'm older. So
well, it's like think about the granola, then the granola survivor.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of saddened that like that's been an arc that's been long past for a while.
Like, think of it, because he established there that the Namekians come from a different dimension, and there could be so many different Namekians and Dragon Balls all throughout the universe.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, Piccolo is like literally one of my, you know what? Piccolo's probably one of my favorite characters, like in the series.
It's funny you say that because guess who's Toriyama's favorite character?
It is Piccolo.
It's Piccolo.
Because he's a homie.
I think, yeah, Toriyama was quoted saying Piccolo is his favorite character.
He's essentially a father, but he's like one of the first characters to go from bad to good. And you know what? I wouldn't say it's my favorite anime, but I could see some influence like because of Dragon Ball, and that's Fairy Tail, and they do the exact same archetype of making villains into good guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, not just that. We're also talking about like American cartoons. You remember like in Fairly Odd Parents, like there's some reference here and there, but the particular one is like the movie where it had Maho Mushi.
Maho Mushi. Oh yeah, that was very, very reminiscent of Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell, even like Sonic. Like we're talking about like Super Sonic, and you know, I think the creator of Sonic actually like drew up like Sonic and Tails as Piccolo and Gohan.
Don't forget, Silver is literally Trunks.
You're right. Trunks is an archetype for sure. I'm not sure if anyone has been doing like time travel like prior to that. In fact, I mean, this is a loose thing that I heard, but like Fire Emblem Awakening, which was supposed to be the last Fire Emblem, this may not have the influence as to why it continued, but the fact is that Lucina as a character has a lot of archetypes similar to Trunks, coming from the future, trying to avert it, a father that she's trying to protect. So yeah, that kind of stuff. So it's like, wow, dude. Like, even if it was loosely related, the fact that like it had that much impact that it could have even influenced like writing, like the stuff for Fire Emblem as well.
Right. And
crazy.
I mean, look at like, if you look at, think of Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. He looks like if you put Frieza and Cell together.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a character in the Spiders in Hunter x Hunter whose main ability literally turns him into a Super Saiyan.
Bro. Anytime there was a reference to like just going Super Saiyan, period, and there's a lot of them.
You could argue that for Sage mode in Naruto.
Kind of, yeah. I think it kind of feels
at least the golden hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Naruto's like legitimate like character is designed based off of Goku. That's the crazy thing. That I'm like, I sit here and I'm like, oh, I'm more of a Naruto person. But the fact is that Kishimoto designed Naruto based on Goku. Anyway.
All Might is also designed off of Goku.
This is true. He is him.
He is Timothy.
Yeah, dude. It's, oh my God. I think Horikoshi may have said a couple words, but like, yeah. A lot of mangaka have like really have like reached out in regards to Toriyama.
Oh yeah, like the more statements just keep coming.
Yeah, and that's just on the creator standpoint, like in Manko. Like content creators have based a lot of their stuff based on Toriyama's work. DangIT Productions, to a certain extent, is kind of like its popularity rising back in the day was because of like related content for Dragon Ball. Team 4-Star. We're talking about even the death battles, which is connected to like, you know, Rooster Teeth, and you know, that's full circle there. Crazy stuff. Everything's connected. Oh, but Gabe, you're back?
I am back.
Ah, good.
Did you pee?
I did. I've returned with an empty bladder.
That's good.
Right.
Now to continue your journey.
Do you need some coffee?
Yeah, I've also bought chicken.
Oh, good.
You need something greasy to absorb the alcohol.
Rice chicken.
I am at 4%, and I'm not sure if I can get a charger right now. So,
yeah. Oh, okay.
Next time I go off, I'm off.
Gotcha.
Where are you right now?
Far.
He's far. So yeah.
I would say like 9 kilometers, maybe 8.
Did you call
at best 8.
Yeah, you might want to like take its opportunity to just do one last ditch call to somebody.
I mean, if I did, I would not be able to contact them again to tell them exactly where I'm at. I'll just be like, I am somewhere.
Do you not know exactly
where you are?
No intersection.
So I know where I'm at.
Street signs, intersection.
However, I can't give like the streets out here don't make sense to me.
Oh, okay.
Like I could say I'm at a 7-Eleven. However, there's like 97.
There's like 97
7-Elevens.
7-Eleven's really hidden out there. I get that.
No, so there's 7-Elevens, Lawson, and Family Mart. And that is what the entire Okinawan fucking economy is based upon.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, that makes sense then.
You will see more of those 3 in conjunction with each other than you will find goddamn fire hydrants.
Wow.
So I left the 7-Eleven just now.
I was going to say, who is the best?
I am 1 street crossing and 22 steps away from the next one.
So who do you think has better chicken, Family Mart or 7-Eleven?
The real question.
Lawson.
Lawson's? You're a Lawson's guy?
Lawson's chicken, best chicken.
I know, because there's Family Chicken.
Family Mart is what you get when you can't afford Lawson's, and 7-Eleven is what you get when you're trying to be bougie.
the bougie chicken.
Bougie everything, actually.
Yeah.
This
It is
7-Eleven's
ever
far improved.
so slightly pennies of a difference in cost. However, it is pennies more.
Mm-hmm.
For Combini Chicky.
So I'm hoping this next 7-Eleven has a goddamn charger rental. Because if not, I am SOL.
It's tough when you're like really down on like battery life these days. So
I mean, a lot of places have chargers these days.
But like free charging or like
rental.
Some
of them, like, I mean, like, then there's some places that just have outlets.
I guess, yeah, that's fair.
So, as long as you carry a charger on.
Oh, not out here. That shit don't exist out here.
It's just different out there, Mark.
Yeah, you roll into a random establishment and you rent a charger. Like there's power banks that are just in random locations. You'll walk into like a diner and you'll find a Koroks to charge your phone.
So you just gotta look for it.
Yeah.
I just remembered. Obviously, Pokemon is like influenced like just through Akira Toriyama. Just like
there's literally a scene of Ash and Pikachu I saw recently.
I was gonna bring it up. Yeah, Sun Moon has a lot of the anime has a lot of like good bits of animation, but the final fight that they have for like that series, where it's like Pikachu in this like crazy Z move that's exclusive to Pikachu against one of the legendary Pokemon there, and Ash is here like backing him up, like doing the whole stance and everything, and it was just something else, dude.
As you do.
They were quite literally doing what we all did as children. A Kamehameha wave.
They did the father-son Kamehameha. That was insane. It's yeah, I think just Dragon Ball like it's helped create a lot of those hype moments.
Oh, dude, when you go to a movie theater full of Dragon Ball fans for one of the movies, there is no energy like it.
I wish I had seen those older movies. I've only am familiar with like the Super ones.
Even then, the Broly movie in theaters.
The Broly movie was so wild, dude. We watched that.
It was, dude. When you get surrounded by fans in the theaters, the energy.
I think the Broly movie like is like peak right there.
That was so hype. Dude.
That was peak Dragon Ball like fiction. Superhero's great, but like Broly though.
The Broly movie was definitely, in terms of like, especially for an audience, just the hype level was just.
All right, so just in case, I'm Gabriel. Bye bye.
Oh, okay. Take care, Gabe. We'll probably need to call it.
I'm at 1%.
Okay. Do what you gotta do with that 1%.
How close you to 7-Eleven?
Yeah. Like I'll keep talking. However, if I just abruptly shut the fuck up, my phone dead.
Yeah, or disconnect. Yeah, we gotcha.
How far are you from the 7-Eleven?
Oh, I've already walked in like 3 of them now. None of them have a charger.
Damn.
And you don't know how to ask if they do?
He can point. Like, it's just they don't have it.
And it tells you exactly where the nearest charger is. However, because I have such a low battery, it's like, yeah, we can't work this app right now.
It's that bad. Gotcha. No, I get that now.
Yeah, my battery is so low that I can't even rent a charger to charge it.
Ooh. Yeah. It sounds like you'll have to walk in and actually just like buy one. And I guess
which ain't gonna happen. It would be cheaper for me to get a taxi cab back to base.
That might be it.
Honestly, I don't know why you didn't do that in the first place.
Because I'm not trying to spend
more money.
$15 for a cab.
He's already spent $300.
I would have.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. Like I've already spent hundreds of dollars right now on a day that was supposed to cost at most 50.
After getting hit by a car, I absolutely would have done
that. Yeah, it was different circumstances. I understand.
Like if getting hit by a car, I'd absolutely be like, all right, I'm just calling a cab.
That's fair.
Yeah, I might get KFC and then get a cab.
It sounds delicious.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. But yeah, Akira Toriyama's dead. I got hit by a car. Media is based off of Dragon Ball and all the other bullshit.
Gabe,
Bye, love you.
Love you too, Gabe. Thank you for tuning in, joining us.
Yeah. I'll text y'all when I get back so that you know I didn't die from a random car accident.
Okay, thank you.
Good to know.
But yeah, I think that's all I had to like add on my end here too. That it's kind of an Akira Toriyama, and that's fair because he's really influenced a lot of what we're doing these days.
Yeah, like I said, I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3 times. He really did change the world.
Oh,
Now, and I don't feel like many creators can genuinely say that.
It's almost impossible because it's kind of the at the right time type of situation with him, but he really changed a lot.
It's like I don't think he's very humble, so I don't think he would ever like.
He would never acknowledge that, but that's okay because we all acknowledge him.
Yeah, we acknowledge the influence of his work will live on forever.
It will never ever be the same. But I think when you look down in history, like several like decades in advance, you're gonna know that like he has he's pioneered essentially what mangaka and like anime look like later on, as well as other works. Not within just like that sphere of things. It's also gonna just hit everything else. The fact that JRPGs kind of exist because of him. So it's like he's just kind of embedded into history, and every single person influenced him have said their piece. Like he's influenced a lot of people.
Oh yeah, like he has influenced. Chances are for most people, your favorite mangaka was probably at some point influenced by Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, a lot of artists will say that too.
Yeah, artists, whether they be from Japan or not.
Or even just like side off like artists who just do work here and there, but like, yeah, dude.
They will all mention one mangaka from Japan that goes by the name Akira Toriyama.
I think that's all I had to really say on my part. Mark, is there anything else you'd like to add? I think we're going to keep this podcast centric around Akira.
Yeah. And I mean, I said it, but I'll say it again, and that would be thank you, Toriyama Sensei, for everything.
It's going to be a very long recovery period for us, but especially for his friends and family. So we wish them the best.
My heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to Toyotaro.
Oh my God, yeah. He will definitely need some time as well.
I am very curious to hear what his plans are, because
moving forward, yeah.
There's no way I don't think there's any way that, because I'm sure he and Toriyama had so many plans. Like I don't know if they would just cancel their plans. So but then again, I feel like if anyone deserves to continue Toriyama's legacy, it is him.
There's probably been some plans in advance as far as like his legacy living on, and I feel like was it Toyotaro? You said, or Toyotaro? Yes, I believe that was definitely within the talks. Obviously, we can't prove that or anything like that, but I think whether it is a figurative like bit of speaking, I think he will inherit a lot of that influence, and will need to not just stand on behalf of Toriyama, but also for himself.
Yeah, Toyotaro he's got a lot that he's got to A, think about, and B, that's on his shoulders.
Yeah, but I think right now it's just a recovery period right now.
Yeah, right now he just needs to focus on
just like recovering from this,
being okay.
Mm-hmm. So with that, guys, I think we'll go ahead and end the podcast here. Got to do a little bit of editing this time around for it, and a bunch of other editing things.
For specific moment.
One specific moment, yes. Mm-hmm. But I'll work on that. So, guys, I'm going to get busy with that. Appreciate everyone for tuning in for this episode of DangIT Prodcast. It's episode 496. My name is Justin. Gabe was here.
Mark.
And thanks for watching, everybody. #bye, everybody.